literature and I go beyond communication because I reflect the culture and the era in which I'm written. But of course, my works are open to interpretation depending on what's your mindset, and this is why I'm literally an open book. I convey emotions, ideas, and stories through creative language. And also my topics are related to human experiences and universal concept of civilization. I foster artistic and intellectual creativity, and I also shape cultural, political, and social perspectives depending on which my works are written. In conclusion, I'm an icon because I create the fictional and symbolic characters and worlds that you're obsessed with.
Hi, I'm Newspaper, and I'm going to explain you the characteristics of me. The content always keeps you updated with what happens locally. It could be weekly, it could be monthly, depending on the newspaper. The content is pretty much about entertainment, events, could be sports, opinions. There are also advertisements. There are pictures with people and their names below it. They are also games and some part of the newspaper. The title is always catching the headlines, and also the printed format, it's pretty unique since it's always black and white or maybe like pale colors like beige-ish and other pale colors. Basically, my purpose is to inform you about what happens around you, about your local community as well. So it's a great way to keep you informed about what happens daily.
Oh my god, what is that?
My name is science fiction, usually known as sci-fic. My characteristics are I'm usually futuristic and I'm related to the color silver, like this. And also, I'm just like this because usually science fiction are things that are not happening or will not happen ever, okay? So, of course, I won't have a CD in my forehead, never, right? So, I'm just like this because I'm that.
Hi, I'm a novel, and I'm a book-length work of fiction that ranges around from 40,000 to 100 words. I have a clear beginning, middle, and end, and I'm written in a specific narrative that includes a third person, first person, or second. I'm a story of fiction that includes conflicts, drama, and tension, and have a plot that makes you to connect with the characters and evoke emotions. I employ different literary devices such as foreshadowing, imagery, and metaphors, and you can read me to pass your time or entertain yourself.
I am dressed, as you can see, as Zeus, like the most powerful god of all mythologies. Basically, the characteristics of the myths are that they are supposed to tell the people or to explain natural phenomena, and it always involves like a supreme being, like a god, like a goddess, like a semi-god, things like that. Okay, and when we talk about the genres, and specifically this one, you can see like my outfit, I am using like a toga or a tunic, that is supposed to express that you are superior to the other people. Also all the jewels, all the gold jewels, makes you look like more imponent, and also the lightning bolts that shows that you have a lot of people to, well, you have a lot of power to hurt people, and basically this is a gift because of your divinity.
Hi, this is my outfit for today, and it's inspired in postcards. Let me show you how. But first, what is a postcard? A postcard is a thick piece of paper. In one side has a picture, an image, and in the other side has a little message and the address and the stamp to the people who you are going to send it. These postcards, you can get them in a souvenir store and send them as a souvenir. Postcards for holidays, for birthdays, or as I said, just as a souvenir for your beloved ones.
Oh god, Nacho?
But how it relates to the outfit? I'm dressed as a tourist. Tourists go to souvenir stores to buy souvenirs and they buy postcards. That's the best option as a souvenir. Isn't that great? See you later.
My genre is a theater play, and plays are a form of drama that consists mainly of dialogue between characters, and it's intended for theatrical performance instead of mirroring. The main characteristics of a theater play are the characters, which are always listed in the first few pages, and then we have the rest of the play that is just dialogue between them. So I am dressed like this as a Greek tragedy because the theater actually started in Greece, and I have here one of the most famous Greek plays, Oedipus. And you know, I went to Greece, I bought this one there, and it's full of amphitheaters. That's where the first plays in history were performed. Theater obviously has evolved, going from the Greek tragedies to Shakespearean plays, and then of course going to musicals nowadays.
A proverb is a traditional saying that expresses truth. It is rhythmic, clean, living, and moral.
Well, hello, my name is Melanie, and my genre is picture books. Well, that genre is characterized by first, the illustrations. The illustrations is the most important thing about this genre because without the illustrations, there's no picture books. And the other characteristic is because short text per page, because it's more images than text. It's for better understanding of the kids. And the last thing is that always have like a moral of the story, because it's like you have to teach the kids like the kindness and different values. And I'm dressed like the Lorax because it's one of the picture books that has like so much moral of the story. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Luz and my genre is short stories. So basically a short story is the length is from 1,000 words to 7,500 words. So the elements of this genre is basically the central theme, the plot, and also the moral lessons. Well, the moral lessons are more the focus on the fables. That, for example, I'm dressed of the Gato con Botas is a fable that the moral lesson is the intelligence, the perseverance, and the importance of believing yourself and never give up. So basically, I'm wearing the boots and the Gato con Botas and a shirt from an orange t-shirt, and I make up of a cat. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alondra, and today I'm going to talk about the genre of literature that is diaries. Diaries is basically all the text that is wrote by a person, in which this text the person describes his or her daily life almost every day, and wrote his or her feelings, his or her thoughts. And how I told you before, the main characteristics is that it's a text that is written almost every day about the feelings of a person.
Hey, what's up? My name is Oliver, and I'm going to talk about my topic of songs in literature. Basically, literature in songs, with the lyrics you can express yourself or to communicate ideas. My example, for me, I like to do rap, it's my passion. So the lyrics, when I do in my songs, they are very well structured with the rhythm and the metrics. So here's my microphone, let's do rap.
I'm Adrian Togaray, and I'm presenting memoirs. Memoirs are a type of literature that focus on telling a specific event or some others in a person's life, unlike autobiographies, which focus on telling all of which has happened in a person's life. The vocabulary used on autobiographies and also the writing is meant to be more natural instead of journalistic. Also, it doesn't matter if the story is 100% factual. What matters more it's sounding interesting and captivating. That's what matters. Memoirs are highly important because it's very beautiful and intriguing that your readers can read some elements of your life story and say like, "Whoa, that's a very interesting life. Wow, that person sure has some interesting things to say." Because after all, life is an adventure, an experience that only occurs once in a lifetime.
Hello, my genre is sports stories, and it has three subgenres: uh, fiction, non-fiction, and journalism. The first one can take place in the real world. You can take a city, a sport, or a team that actually exists, and it's a story that you can completely invent. The second one, non-fiction, is kind of the same. It's about the real world, but but it has to be really what happened. You cannot add something or simply avoid something that really happened. It has to be like non-fiction, as the name says. Then we have journalism, that it is kind of related with non-fiction, but this is more about news. It's more like a news format, like you're following a season or a championship of whatever sport or team, and it has to be what really happened, like you're following every step from this season or championship. And as you can see, I am dressed as a football player. This is my jersey because I really like that sport. Thank you.